Everyone is talking about Sora right now, and for a good reason. Here's the thing, a lot of people don't actually know how to use it into their business. So what I did today is I built a full automation using Sora and n8n connected to Telegram. Now anyone can go from a single image or text to a full cinematic video automatically. I'm pretty sure you've seen these type of videos in your For You page at least once. Now imagine you're a business owner. You've got a new product, right? Let's say you run an e-commerce store. Normally, you would need to bring a videographer, set up the lighting, shoot the product, edit everything, just to get a 15-second video promo. But with this, you just go to Telegram, upload your product photo, or type a short description, and Sora will turn it into a professional studio video. Now, let's not waste time. Before I start dissecting the automation that I've built, let me run it and show you how it works. On the left side, I got Telegram, the chat, and in the right side, I have n8n. I'm going to execute the workflow. Hey, I would like you to make me a video of a lion fighting a tiger in the jungle, and then out of nowhere, a kangaroo jumps in and makes them hug it out. All right. So as you can see here in n8n, the automation is going through. It got triggered. Now it's a matter about time before we get our video. All right, it looks like we just got the video. Let's see how it looks. All right, perfect. Yeah, they're hugging out, exactly what I said. Of course, there's a little bit of tweaks, maybe saying the quality to make the quality better, but it did work perfectly, and it went to Sora and generated the video, everything through Telegram. We've got the video, we've seen the results. Now let's try to dissect this workflow. Also, just want to mention, in the description down below, you will have access for free this automation that you can just copy and sell it to other people or use it for your own business. Let's start by the trigger, Telegram. It's quite simple. You just need to create a Telegram account and go to the bot. And if you're having some issues with that, just leave a comment down below. I'll show you exactly how to do it. I've connected to my own Telegram with the access token. Never show your tokens or your access or your APIs. Once it's connected, I'm using a Kai API key. Essentially, Kai API key gives us access to Sora. And it's not publicly available at the moment, but if you get an invite, you can have access to it. This is my API key. Again, never show your API key. You simply have to log in. You simply have to log in into Kai AI, create an API key, and you could name it whatever, test video Sora, and it does it instantly. And here is my new API key that I just go in n8n and put it there. Right after our K API, we have the module of switch rules. Essentially what it does, as you can see here in the routing rules, it's green, which means that I sent an audio message and it went through the audio section. And I made it into 3 sections: audio, text only, and file only. If it goes through audio, and Telegram has a section where you get the file. From here, you can see in resources, you do file and operation, you get the file. And then you connect the Kai API key. And here in the expression, I put a JSON format. Once it gets through that, we have a transcriber recording, which is essentially OpenAI taking the audio and putting it into a text format. Once we get the text format here, I'll show you. You don't need to have a prompt on it. On operation, it only transcribes the audio. And as you can see here, this is what I said earlier. Once you transcribe the recording, it goes to our text to video prompt creator. Here we go the prompt user message from our Telegram trigger. Then here we have the system, the prompt. You're a video prompt engineer specializing in text to video generation. Essentially what it does, it makes the voice, audio, or the message makes it better, because sometimes you will be quite lazy to actually write an in-depth prompt. So I just made an AI that is able to make your prompt with only a few words. Make me jungle lion fighting, not a lot of details. Then I use an OpenAI chat model. I use GPT-5 as the module. You could also put a memory. A memory, simply, you put a simple memory, which goes back to the conversation that it had before. For example, if you put 4 messages before, it's going to have context and see what's going on. Once we get our goated prompt from our text video prompt creator, it goes through the text to video. And that we will be using Kai AI, simply that it's going to be connected to Sora. I simply just, the method I put post, and the URL I put the API of Kai, which I think I'll be blurring on this video. I put it into JSON. I take the header parameters, name, authorization, the value, I put bearer with the API key, then send body, put into body content type JSON, specify body using JSON. And here is what I did on the expression. Again, I'll give you this completely for free in the description down below. Once we do that, we have here 3 modules, and that's a pull mechanism, which means because we're creating a video, it can take quite some time. And you can see here, I'll zoom in a little bit more. You can see it pulled 6 times. That means it pulled every time it did a callback to see if the video was done. So it did that 6 times, and the 6th, the video. And once the video is done, we have a download video, method get, the URL, I put a JSON URL that you can get here on the inputs. Simply, you just come and drag it. Then we send to Telegram, send video message. This is my Telegram credentials. Resources, you put message, operation, send video. And chat ID, I just take from the input and I drag it here. Binary file, put it on, input binary field, data, reply markup, none. Then simply it sends, as you saw in Telegram in the beginning, it sent a video and also a text message. What the text message says, it says basically what I asked for, and it gives me a reply back. Same thing, resources, messages, operation, send message, chat ID. From the input, I just drag it as a JSON format, and text, same thing here. On the other hand, if there is an error, I just say, send error. Messages, operation, and the text, I made it fixed, not an expression. Video generation error, try again. Now that's from like a text to a video. What if you have an image? What happens? You have multiple products. You have multiple products that you want to sell to. Here, basically what I made is image to video. It's simple. It has the same as text to video. It's now just for images. We have the image creator with a different prompt. It takes, it's almost the same thing as the video, but it just says that you have the image. Then I also use the same module. I use GPT-5, and here, here, the next node, let's make it brief. When you upload a picture on Telegram, it sends multiple versions, the non-compressed version as well as the compressed version. This code right here is simply there to be able to retrieve the highest quality image. Then we go right here and retrieve it. You just put it on resources, file, operation, get, and then we put it into a Google Drive. This way, the Google Drive, of course, you have to connect it to your Google account, which I already did. You go resources, file, operation, upload, input data, field name, data, and the file name also. Now, what it does, it simply just creates a URL for the video. It creates a URL for the image. This way, it can be shared as a file here as permission role, writer, type, anyone. Anyone can have access to it. Next node, simply it's where the URL is going to be at, and that's where we're getting from the Google Drive right here that they made. And we just take the uploaded file as a JSON format. Same as up here in the text to video, we simply just connect it with API Kai AI, and we wait for the same thing, the same pull mechanism. And if there's an error, it sends an error. And if it goes through, same as in the text to video. It'll be it for today's video. If you're still here and you're watching all the way through the video, I appreciate you sticking all the way to the end. If you have any questions, any type of those sorts of questions, just leave a comment. I'll answer it gladly. And if you enjoyed the video, I would love if you could leave a subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.